Need to change the settings here first. Gotta double check the CPU usage. It's like it's supposed to be. There it is. I think it's kind of odd that I can't change more at the same time. When you start up OBS and you want to make sure it runs in high priority to make sure that you get the smoothest stream as possible, it opens up, I think, 10 different background software that you need to prioritize, which is kind of odd. Might be because of plugins or something. There we go. Anyways, I managed to get my Demon Hunter to level 120 yesterday, I think it was. And I also tried to gear it up a little bit just to be able to do the Warfront, which is going to be done, I think, today. It might actually already be done. Or at least within the next hour or so. I was trying to get a flying mount. I managed to gear up a little bit enough to get invited in. So I did manage to finish it, which was kind of neat. 1 hour and 56 seconds there's left. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do my weekly, you know, I'm gonna go kill the Lich King, try to get the mount runs. Oh, looking so much forward to it. I also switched my monitors around. So right now you're actually watching, like everything should look a little bit small on screen because I'm using a 2K monitor as my main monitor now. I used to have it on the side, and then I just used a regular 1080 monitor. And then I decided, you know what, I think I remember, you know, whenever I was playing on the 2K monitor, which by the way can go up to 165 frames as a refresh rate. It looked a lot better. So I gave it a shot, and it just looks amazing. And I couldn't go back to the other monitor anymore. So I'm playing permanently on the 2K monitor now. Most of the times I'm just streaming, so I think that should be good enough for that purpose. What is my frame rate at? Oh, there's some stutter going on. There's only stutter going on when I hover my mouse down in the menu, which is kind of weird. But everything's fine. It looks great. It's not as bright as the other one, which I kind of like. Oh, and I did another thing this morning. I went in to Tumas Agares to try and get the epic set that I've always wanted to get in the game. There's one particular set. If I could choose one set to always use permanently in this game, it would be the one that I went in to try and get this morning. Oh, snap. My weak aura is going to be interesting. I hope this will be the day. And hey, Shadow Dover. Okay, so normal 25-man mode. If today would be the last mount grind I would have to do, I would be so happy. I'm also trying to get the Shadowmourne weapon, so I will still need to do this raid, but I would do it with not a bittersweet sort of taste in my mouth. It would be just a completely sweet taste because I know I never have to do it again after that. You know, when I get Shadowmourne. Looking forward to it. Oh, this looks so much better. Why did I ever go back to my 1080 monitor? I'm still very conflicted about the healing. when it comes to Demon Hunter. Because I know that the Leech is amazing in Metamorphosis, but I have yet to experience the amazing Leech. Hey, good afternoon, James. It is in fact afternoon here. I was just thinking, because, you know, depending on where you're sitting and watching this, it's going to be a different time of day. I bet this looks tiny on the stream. If I zoom in like this, it looks better for you. But I'm sitting on a big monitor, so this is like big. I can't even see the Marogar. Oh yeah, and that changes as well. I can't see my spell bar. Like, yesterday when I was streaming, only the middle part of my spell bar down here was hidden away because of my microphone. Now the whole thing is hidden away. Because, you know, everything got squished down. Guess I'm gonna have to practice just knowing where my spells are without having to look down. I mean, it's not too difficult with a Demon Hunter. Let's be honest. Demon Hunters have 4 buttons you gotta press all the time. 5. Oh, okay. So, you know, Demon Hunter is the type of class that gets stronger the stronger you get. Like, you know how I mean, right? It's not like the like if you take the Death Knight, for example, you know, he can hit harder and survive a little bit more because his health increases, but, you know, his healing abilities, his defensive cooldowns doesn't improve as much as a Demon Hunter's does. Man, it looks so smooth. I'm sitting here watching this at... What's the frame rate? I'm sitting here watching this at 165 frames per second, and it's amazing. You can't see it, but I can see it. Wait, what? What happened to my health? Why is it so big? Am I getting a... Yeah, okay. Strength of Rin. I was gonna say. That was not my health. That is completely wrong. Oh yeah, and I need to make sure I'm not making noises into the microphone. The monitor is also a lot deeper in the stand, so it might push the keyboard all the way back to the microphone. So what I'm doing right now, just to, you know, give the info on what's happening. Right now I am just killing the bosses up until Syndragoza, and then I'm gonna be sharing the ID with my other classes. You know, we don't want to do the whole thing every time. Just want to do it once in a while. Every 2 weeks or so, it's good to do the whole raid. Although with my Death Knight, once I actually get around to getting the last achievement, or not achievement, the quest that I need to complete, I will have to grind at least once a week. I saw a guy, a warrior, that made a group where he was, you know, he was making a custom group for trying to do the same quest that I'm on, which require you to go to the vampire lady boss and infuse your Shadowmourne with blood. But only one person can do it each run. So, you know, by him making a group, only he is the one getting the quest. So why would I join his group? It doesn't make sense. Like, you would need to have somebody join you who is not already on the quest just to help you out. But other people, like, that's, you know, I don't get it. Is he expecting people to be friendly and just join without getting anything out of themselves? Oh yeah, so I did the run to get this armor set. I'm missing 2 pieces so far, not counting the bracers, which you can't see anyways. And the legs, you can't see those either because I'm missing the legs. I'm missing the arm piece. The arm piece was the one piece I was really hoping to get today. I mean the chest piece I really wanted as well because it looks good. So I just need the arm piece really to make this set look somewhat like I want it to. I don't have the cape either, but I wasn't really planning on using it. Come on. Wait. Oh, I removed my interface. Okay. There you go. A lone orc against the might of the Alliance? It's like the cringiest thing in this entire run. That's when he says that. He's so cocky when he says it. A lone orc against the might of the Alliance? Oh, DK is not leech, it's damage received. Yeah, it's, you know, the higher it's kind of like, I really like how Demon Hunter has... What was that? Wait, I can't even see it. I kind of like how Demon Hunter has this really interesting thing about leeching, which means that, you know, basically, if you want to do well, you gotta hit harder. I think that's kind of neat. Oh, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I just finished setting up some stuff with the monitors. I'm playing on a 2K monitor now, which I always had. It was just kind of on the side. With the stream view inside the big monitor. So I decided, you know what? I deserve good quality when I'm gaming. So I switched around the monitors and now you guys got degraded to a 1080 monitor sitting over there in the window. Exactly. Well, I'm not playing a panda right now, but yeah, others who play panda, that would be funny. Oh yeah, somebody told me that Stinky has a chance to drop a pet. So I will be killing Stinky every time, even though I don't like to do so. Good news, Daddy. Let's not kill Precious, though. I already have the ribbon.
I need to get closer.
I do have the Precious ribbon. I do not want to kill these unnecessarily. Alright, Stinky, please give it to me so we don't have to do this every time. Nah. That's what I always talk about. If you play a good game with good story, good environment, you really deserve a good screen to enjoy it. I think so too. I think so too. The problem was that I've talked about it a few times on stream, but about 3 years ago, my fiance and I became homeless. And we ended up having to sell a lot of our stuff. I had a really good gaming computer back then, like a GTX 1080, a really good CPU, like 32 gigabyte of RAM. Like I had a really good gaming computer. I had virtual reality and everything. But then we became homeless for just about half a year or so. And I had to sell my computer. And because the new computer that I have now is a lesser upgrade than the previous one I had, a 2K monitor might be a little bit too much for it. So to make sure that I prioritized high frames over good quality, because I don't want to play in a 2K monitor and then have like 30 frames per second, right? So I recently got a new graphics card. It's not really like the best ones out there, but it's good enough to do a 2K monitor thing. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna switch around the monitors. I'm really liking the Demon Hunter. Like, I'm still gonna definitely be doing all my achievements and stuff in my Death Knight. But like this is like a really nice fun class, like on the side that can do lots of things. Like the damage is just so amazing with it. Oh, I got stunned. Okay, now you can actually see the oh. Like seriously, I don't get, like the metal color is kind of greenish with the red diamonds in it, and it's, I don't know. It doesn't look good with the transmogs. Thank you so much for your Holy Paladin Basics guide, having so much fun with it in dungeons. Oh, I'm happy you do. It's really one of the things that I noticed that a lot of the guides on YouTube, when they have to teach people how to do anything with any healer, because they've played WoW for so many years themselves, they expect people to know the fundamentals. So they start at step 3, teaching, for example, how to heal with a Holy Paladin. So, you know, I'm glad you enjoyed my step 1 video, if you could call it that. A lot of guides on WoW is like people expecting you to know the basics, I noticed. So it's something that it fits well with what I do in my guides, because I'm not the biggest pro out there, but I like to see myself as knowing how to teach the basics really well. So I'm glad people are getting something out of it. I also found you through that video. Oh, amazing. A lot of people actually are like telling me that, so that I'm really happy I made that guide. Actually, my whole life can almost fit into 2 suitcases. I learned software engineering in another town and in 220 kilometers far from home, so I feel what you said. It is sometimes in life things are just gonna happen, and the important thing is to enjoy the little things along the way. That's what I learned. I recently found out that because of the homelessness thing, and you know, because we had to change our lives so drastically, like we're in a good spot right now. I just want to say that, like, I'm fine now. But because we had to, like, we went through that process of having to like just get rid of everything, and pretty much like we didn't have a home. We lived in a very cheap camper that wasn't insulated in the middle of winter during a storm, like an actual hurricane here in Denmark, which is very rare, and it happened just in that time when we had our crappy cheap camper. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Demus. I think that's said. I was saying something. It's about enjoying the little things, but I actually ended up learning that after that happened with the homelessness, if that's how you say it, my mind went into we gotta save money, we gotta, like, I gotta not prioritize myself, but prioritize my fiance and our pets and stuff, prioritize other people in my life, because I was the sole provider at that point. I had to, if I went down, I took everyone down with me, basically. And that was when I was trying to build up my YouTube channel, not this one, but the other one that I have. So because I was in this mode of like, if I went down, everyone like just completely got destroyed in their lives. I had a really hard time getting out of it again. It's something that I found out a few weeks ago, that I've actually been in a pretty bad depression for a couple of years now. I haven't really taken care of myself, and I've just been in it for so long that I haven't really felt depressed, but apparently I have been, I've been told by people. So, you know, I'm spending some time just trying to reward myself and get myself in a better place. Making sure that I always ask myself every day, you know, what do I want to do that makes me happy? And do I want to spend some extra money today, even though I never, ever, ever spend money on myself? If you go to our house, I promise you, if you step inside, 1% of what is hanged up on the wall or is laying around the house is mine. everything else is my fiance's or the pets or other stuff. Like I don't have anything in the house. I might have like an old book inside our cabinets with like old memories and stuff with pictures, and just a little bit like what I have in the house you can fit into like a small box basically. So I'm trying to get in a place where I tell myself it's okay to reward myself from time to time. For example, getting a graphics card, which was a pretty big step for me to do. So it's life lessons that you have to go through to make sure that you treat yourself well, I think. That's a lot of weight to have on your shoulders, which is also why it was really difficult for me to get out of it again. You just go into what I call robot mode, and you just live your life in a routine. You have to earn money and don't spend money. And if you have to spend money, I have the power to make sure that I don't spend money to allow my fiance to spend more money so she can become happy, basically. And I just want to point out, she has constantly, throughout these 3 years that, you know, after we were homeless and we had to rebuild everything, she's constantly been telling me to take care of myself, and she's always tried to like get me stuff, and you know, because she noticed that she was always getting things. She was kind of really unhappy when she saw our house, I think a year back, and she just looked around and kind of noticed that, wait a second, everything in the house is hers. Where's my stuff? So, you know, I'm trying to buy myself little things now and then. Today I bought a really cheap headset so I can go out jogging again and exercise, because I think that's an important thing to do. Why am I fighting this one? Wait, Captain Brandon? He followed me. He's not in line of sight. That's interesting. Oh right, yeah, I know how to get out of this. It's been so long since I encountered her without having a healer.
The loss of our comrades was unpreventable.
There's always good moments and bad moments, and you gotta keep going forward. Exactly. And you gotta make sure you remember those good moments, because it's very easy to get hung up on the bad moments, I noticed. Can I click it? If you're the type of person that get really easily hung up on only remembering the bad things and you don't remember the good things, then you get depressed very quickly. I became 28 years old yesterday. My old classmates have their own apartment. Some of them have children and car and more, and I live my life on a 10 square meters in a dorm. Well, you know, we don't necessarily have to move at the same speed, is what I tell myself. There's people as well that, oh, I wanted to float down. Why did the elevator have to come up here? There's people that I know that are my age or younger that has, you know, long been married or have children. Like my fiance, she knows people at her age that has already gotten plenty of children. I'm turning 29 in 3 days, actually. So happy birthday to you. May is a good month to have birthdays. My fiance has her birthday May the 16th, and I have May 11th. So we sometimes have like a common, you know, we just celebrate our birthdays together, sort of thing. But yeah, I wouldn't feel down about, you know, not being as far ahead in life as everyone else. Sometimes people can also be very quick to trying to get ahead, you know, getting children or getting a big place or something like that. And because they do that too early, they handicap themselves a little bit. So we all have to move at our own speed. There we go. I'm picking up a lot of stuff that I'm thinking that's gonna sell on the auction house. But once I get to the auction house, it's not gonna sell. I know it's not gonna sell, but I still pick it up. Oh, hey, Toxic. Welcome to the chat. Well, to the stream.
I need to get closer. It is too far.
Come on. Anything good? Nah. When I get those down moments, I just think about my parents and my BF from childhood. Yeah, it's good to have some, you know, some sort of memories to cling on to. Something that reminds you that there's also good in life. why are we such a... I feel like the stream is such like a downer stream to watch. Talking about depression and homelessness and... Does anyone have puppies they want to share with us?
I can't attack that target. I cannot attack that.
That is also why I said BF and I didn't try to translate it into boyfriend or best friend. Toxic. I didn't know either. We have a bunch of different oh, I'm done here. Good. We have a bunch of different dogs at home. 3 to be exact. One of them still has the ability to get puppies, so she's actually the one right behind me. So we're still considering, should she have puppies at some... Oh, my character went dark. Okay, so pre-made group, custom, find group. No, not find, create group. List it. Okay, so we'll start here. I did Mythic Nilotha raid. Oh, awesome. A German Shepherd. Those require a lot of exercise. Just to warn you, you know, you can very quickly get caught up in the, you know, it's like a guard dog and they're so cute and big, but they require so much. Like, I think the only thing you can get that requires more energy than that is the Siberian Husky. Like, it's so much energy you need to put into them. You have to walk them 3 times a day, and you have to walk them for long trips. Like, jogging with them would actually be the best idea. Just to warn you. Okay. We killed 4 out of 12 bosses. Awesome. I've always kind of wanted to join in with raiding, and I have considered, should I start signing up for it? Because it's something that, it's just something I think that will make WoW a little bit more interesting. And hey, Pepsi Dog. Yeah, you have to find the right group. If you just do random pugs, you don't really feel like you're being social. You feel like you're just kind of tagging along. Which is kind of why I'm looking forward to Torghast in the next expansion. Because you can bring as many friends as you want, up to 5 friends, of course. And do Torghast. So you don't have to feel like, you know, you have to be a full group or something. So if you only have 3 friends, well, that's just too bad. You can't do it. I think Torghast is going to be really fun with the right friends. I'm not like a... This is just personal opinion, okay? I know some people who plays WoW or other MMOs or does other things. It could be plays football in real life, you know, that goes to a team sport or something. I know that people, they see people as friends differently. Like Like there's a line between friends and acquaintances, right? If I raid with a guild and I talk with them a lot inside the chat here, they're not my friends, they're my acquaintances. And to do that, I have to talk to them at a regular basis for them to be acquaintances, right? So my guilds here are not my acquaintances, they're not my friends, they're just random people. It might as well be a random person in Stormwind that I don't know anything about. So when I get into a guild and I sign up for a raid group, I don't feel like I'm raiding with friends in that manner. I feel like it's random people. I might as well just do a LFR or something. Like I feel it's almost the same thing. So, oh sure thing. I want to see the Viking transmog. I think I didn't finish my Viking transmog with my my Viking. I need one more thing, and it's a piece of transmog that I don't have, which is this shoulder from the heroic version of what's it called? Hold on. Not the latest raid, but the second to latest. Why don't I remember what the name is? My guild at the start of BFA was great, but I'm in a guild on Classic that ain't too fun to play with. It is about the people when you do guilds and stuff. By the way, I did a plus 15 key on Holy Paladin yesterday. Oh, awesome! Wait, so you actually, if you have balance of power now with your Paladin, you actually unlocked your third, what do you call, artifact color version. That's amazing. This, no, not the Sarah lore, the one after that one, the Naga one. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna check it. Let's just have them talk a little bit, because it's gonna take a while. The Eternal Palace. Let me show it. Let me show it. This shoulder here is what I need. If I get this shoulder, I will have completed my transmog. Yeah, they are so rare. Once the next expansion comes out, I will be farming it on a regular basis. And hi. I don't know you, but I like you and I need you. I think I'm missing the context in that one. Balance of power? You don't know what balance of power is? Like that wasn't like a teasing thing, that's like an excitement thing, because if you don't know what it is, you got some fun stuff waiting for you. When I say fun, it's a little bit sarcastic because it's not fun. But it's fun knowing that there's the color options. With your artifact weapon, you know, you can unlock the different skins. One of them is Balance of Power, which is an achievement you need. Basically, you have to do a bunch of stuff to get exalted. No, not exalted, revered. Is it exalted? No, it's just revered. With the Night Hold. No, the Night Fallen. I'm getting everything messed around now. And also the Valajar. And then you have to do a bunch of quest lines leading up to it, and you have to grind raids, and then you unlock the skin. And it doesn't unlock on all your characters on your account. If you do it on your Paladin has Balance of Power, even though it's an achievement you need to get that skin. So the achievement only counts for your Paladin, which is annoying, but that's just how it is. No, it's totally understandable if you start in BFA. There's a lot of fun stuff in Legion. I recommend going back and just sort of checking out in Legion what you can do, because there's a lot of things like customizable stuff you can unlock, which is kind of neat. That with my friends and acquaintances is so true. Top reason why I don't raid. I kind of feel weird trying to act to someone like we're buddies just because I want to see the current content. I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. I think maximum what I do is, like, I don't have more than, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 friends in the game, which isn't even enough for a dungeon run. And those friends don't know each other, which makes it even harder. So it's not something that is too easy to do. Wait, let me just unmute. Prepare your body for the best checkbox in WoW. Awesome. It's cool to see that you're getting like really into it, even though you started in Wait, how do I do that? Ah, there we go. There you go. Okay. Not doing balance of power? Oh, okay. Yeah, balance of power is very tedious. It's one of the worst things I've ever done in the game, especially because I don't like rep grinding. Oh yeah, is that the dragon one? I really want to get the emerald runner or whatever it's called, the green horse. I really want to get that one. Arthas, just give it to me already. No! Okay, that didn't work. Oh yeah, I have a new philosophy regarding people interrupting the stream, like by bringing their characters in. I got this thing that allowed for me to just completely blacklist people on my account. So, you know, basically if a person tries to join, I don't know them. If somebody is like jumping in on stream, I can just like completely ignore them, which is kind of neat. From horrific visions? Are you talking about as like a random drop in the chest at the end, or are you talking about like purchasing? Because I know you can purchase mounts. What am I doing there? Wait, no, that's my undead Death Knight. He can't do anything. Ah, gotta lock back out now. Oh! From a mailbox. Can you click the mailboxes? Guess I'm clicking mailboxes now. Yeah, I'm in Pandaria with my undead Death Knight right now, apparently. If I had to play a Death Knight on the Horde side, it would be an undead Death Knight, which is why I have it. And the other one for an achievement. The achievement one is where you have to do... I believe you have to do all the different masks or something. Which I don't think I'll ever do. But it would be nice to have.
This cannot be. The Black Empire itself
Oh,
has invaded the
I'm gonna be looking for those then.
swiftly before all is lost.
Actually, let me just teleport. So weird looking at my game being this smooth. A Horde character, ew. Yeah. What is my stream schedule? What is my stream schedule? Can anyone tell me? What do you feel? Like, do you feel I stream every day, or do you feel that I and very random with my streaming. Because to be honest, I don't have a streaming schedule. Alright, I have to log out. I was thinking, what am I doing? Danish guy with a beanie steals all mailboxes in Stormwind. But regarding the streaming schedule, I just kind of do it whenever I have something I feel that is worth streaming. It's very random. I recommend just clicking the notification bell and then get a pop-up that says, oh, he is playing now, and then you can jump in if you want to. But I have considered about streaming schedules. Yeah, don't ask what my main is. I will tell you what it is now, but knowing my previous habits, I should not like declare a main. I think my beanie days are kind of over, to be honest. I was wearing a beanie for the longest time. That is a weird looking Demon Hunter set. I mean, I kind of like the pink sleeves, but yeah, the beanie was just kind of to like hide my hair while it was growing out. And I think my hair has reached a point now where I can kind of, you know, show it without it looking weird. Like that awkward face is kind of like past. Schedule is roll the dice. Oh, sure thing. Don't get run over on the way. I'm so glad the worst part of this is done. Like having to do that initial run through Icecrown Citadel is just like the worst thing. I've wasted so much time not knowing about this method here that Nico showed me back in the day about sharing IDs and stuff. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you guys. After the stream where I tried to get the Ivory Serpents, I stayed after I got something to eat and stuff, and I noticed that I was still in the party that was trying to get it. Like they didn't kick me out, so I stayed a little while longer. Then I was still spamming my macro, and all of a sudden everyone was getting like, "Oh, this guy looted the Ivory Serpent messages." And I was thinking like, what? I didn't even see it. And I was like spamming my macro, but nothing popped up. Then I found out that apparently it's only some of the people that are like the quickest that get it. So yeah, I wasted a lot of time and actually got to the point where it spawned, but wasn't quick enough or something. That was sad. Have you seen the white fur option for Worgen? Like currently or in Shadowlands? Because I have seen the new fur options, but I don't have them like fresh in my mind. But yeah, I was looking at the... I remember my reaction was, oh, it looks so good. So I will probably be changing the fur option on this Worgen here when Shadowlands comes out.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
That would make me quit the game for half a year. What? Oh, with the waiting? Apparently the speed of light spam is needed. I even macroed my this thing to my scroll wheel. So, you know, I can just scroll and then it will activate my lasso. Which I can't right now because I'm in the wrong zone. So it basically is the same as like power clicking, like really fast with my mouse wheel, and still I didn't get it. So what I recommend if anyone actually get the lasso so they can get the mount, I don't recommend getting in a group. I recommend just being in your own place and just try to solo it. Just wait for it to spawn by yourself and then see if you get lucky. There's a higher chance to get it, because everyone else is going to steal it from you if you try to group up. Yeah. Snow white fur. Oh, right! Yeah! I remember I was thinking with like my current Worgen that I was kind of sad he couldn't look like Glenn Greymane. Glenn. I keep saying Glenn because that's a name here in Denmark. Gen Greymane. I really wanted to have white fur, and then I noticed in Shadowlands we were getting it. So yeah, I remember that part. I got something to drink. I can entertain myself. Oh yeah, another example of what we talked about earlier. The cheapest soda you can possibly get. They don't taste good compared to the good ones. But I've started to buy, you know, Pepsi or Coca-Cola, you know, to sort of reward myself. I still buy these because I drink a lot of soda, so it's gonna be very expensive if I buy it every single time. But just, you know, for dinner in the evening, I'll buy Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Aha, you fools! I got a secret card under my sleeve. 20 fingers, 1 tongue. What? Oh. You wanna come say hi? She's with her daddy at work today. Did you tell them you almost fell out of the basket today? Yeah, I understand why you look at me like that. That was embarrassing. I started exercising on my way to work, so I got this it's not like an electric scooter, it's one of those where you like have to push with your foot. And I put a basket on the front of it so I could have her in it. And I was going to my office together with my fiance today, and she went ahead of me a little bit. And then Frida just went crazy because mommy is getting ahead of us. And then she jumped out of the basket. But luckily I had her, you know, hooked up to my basket in case she would jump out or fall out. So she was just kind of like hanging there. Good thing you have like a full body one of these on, right? Let's take this off. There you go. Yeah, she has one of these, so she didn't get hurt. Much better, huh? Showing off my hunter pet. If you knew her, you would know that I would be the worst hunter on earth. Okay, Arthas. Wait, hold on. Invite. Give it to me. Okay. Next. So the dog just yeet itself? Like try to like jump out and kill itself, or what do you mean? Wait, me leaning back and then you changing position so I can't get up again is not what I was intending. Huh? You know the whole hunter thing? I have actually... Wait, this doesn't work out, okay? This doesn't work out. Regarding the hunter thing, I have actually heard hunter mains admit to everyone that they were playing hunter because they didn't know how to play anything else. Like hunter was the only easy thing they knew how to play. And that automatically also tells me they don't know how to play hunter because hunter is not easy. You think it's easy, but it's not. It's easy to do okay damage, but it's not easy to be like good with the hunter, is what I'm trying to say. Oh right, I have to do this part too. Yeah, I have to do that with my Death Knight. Like, there's a reason that I'm Millhouse right now. Oh, jump. What does Roger Brown do differently as a hunter then? I don't know who Roger Brown is. Guessing somebody who's really good at being a hunter? If, like, to tell you, like, to sort of, like, illustrate the difference between a good and a bad hunter, watch Soulscape play the hunter. Then you can see what a really good hunter is. He has, like, I think, like 4 or 5 specific classes he plays at a regular basis, and he just, like, does so well with them in world PvP. And how am I Millhouse? That is actually to get the Dungeon Hero achievements in Legion. There is a particular achievement where you have to go into the Violet Citadel. No, Violet Hold it's called. Why am I still Millhouse? I unequipped it. There you go. You have to go in there. And then you have to be very lucky, because you know how there's like random bosses every week? You have to be very lucky that it's the right boss this week, and then kill her while being Millhouse. Which then begs the question, how do you become Millhouse? Well, you have to go to Draenor, that expansion, and you have to acquire the toy that turns you into Millhouse. I'm completely like blanking out on what I'm doing. I still didn't explain what makes a good hunter. I don't know. I don't play hunter. A person who is a bad hunter is the type of person that takes all the just like the damaging spells, just put them down, and then just goes through them one at a time and spams them, and then they get good damage. They don't use any of the utilities they have as a hunter, or they use hero at the wrong moments, or they use barrage because it's such an amazing ability, and then they pull the entire dungeon with them. So, you know, there's a lot of examples. But a good hunter is a person that, you know, knows how to control its AoE. And, you know, the reason why we're talking about good and bad hunters, it's because a lot of people who play, you know, pick up hunter, because it's the easy class to start with in the game, they have a hard time controlling their pets or their abilities, you know, like barrage that just like kills everything. And then they accidentally pull a lot of things in dungeons, and then people get mad at them. Some hunters even become so used to the fact that they can just pretty much attack anything in the game because the pet is tanking for them. So they can just attack anything. They won't really die unless they, like, you know, really overdo it. So when they go into dungeons, they think that the tank is just kind of a, you know, just a support role to be in there with them. So, you know, they'll just attack mobs of enemies, you know, feeling immortal and pissing off the tank, pissing off the healer that has to heal everyone because the hunter pulled. And they don't know better. They're just so accustomed to it that that's just how a hunter plays. You can solo anything in the game, so why not just do that in dungeons as well? So yeah, there's a lot of things with hunters. Easy to play, hard to master. That is a very good way to describe it. It's not from a... Well, I don't know. You have to get the inn at the garrison, or the tavern if you're on Horde. And you have to upgrade to level 2. And then Millhouse is going to be in there. on the second floor. Then he has a quest for you. And he's gonna send you to like get some stuff. And then you go get it. And then he gives you the toy. And you get him as a follower. And then when you turn yourself into Millhouse, there's another boss inside the Violet Hold that's called Manastorm as well, like something Manastorm. It's a woman. And she gets really mad if she sees that you're Millhouse, because she thinks you're him. And then you get the achievement when you kill her. Every hunter who doesn't play marksman is bad. Change my mind. I was gonna say every hunter that doesn't play survival hunter is bad. I got one friend that always, and I mean always, complain about hunter being underpowered, no matter if he tops DPS.
Tortured and slain.
I think that's the kind of comment from people you can just ignore. I think they just, it's kind of like, you know, a person that really feels pretty, and then they say, oh, I'm so ugly. And then they want other people to tell them, no, 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 you look so good today. You know, it's to feed their ego, I think. There's no such thing as a bad hunter. We're always good, except when we jump down with pet on in a dungeon. Oh no, yeah, that's like the worst thing ever. That happens so often. The hunter jumps down from a platform, especially one of the classic dungeons where you're inside the mecha. You know, the what do you call it, the Gnomeregon place, where you have to jump down and kill the slime boss. The hunter jumps too, but because he doesn't dismiss the pet, the hunter pet just goes all the way around, pulls everything with him in his way, and everything just gets pulled. It's so funny. To be fair, that's the pet's fault? No, 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 that's the hunter's fault. He should know how his pet reacts in situations. He should know that if he jumps down, the pet is just going to try to follow him and it's going to jump all the way down with him, you know, but the proper route. So. Oh, really? Yeah, you have to, like, her and then the boss that's right on top of her that looks like a big sludge or something. You have to kill those two in certain ways to get achievements. And the reason that is like the most annoying achievements to get is because it's random. Like it can take you weeks literally to get the achievements just based on RNG. So if you have those two, there's only one more achievement that is going to be really annoying, which is going to be Trial of Valor, I think it's called. Is that the dungeon or the raid? It's the dungeon version, I mean. Because you have to be 5 people to get that achievement. If you have those, everything else you can easily do. So you jump down and the pet just goes all the way around, pulling all the trash the boss. What? I don't know. Am I reading that correctly? You jump down and the pet just goes all the way around, pulling all the trash, the boss, your will, your live, your wallet, your girlfriend or boyfriend. Is that a run-on sentence? Oh man, I just got a B in math. I hate Gnomeregon because of that. Oh. Goddamn brain-dead pet classes. Do you have to do it with your warrior? The Millhouse thing? No. Just do it on any character. Well, you know, I actually don't know. Let me just double check. Because I swear I have not done anything achievement-wise. Oh, okay, yeah, it's shared. So if you do that one, this one, you're just making it worse, then it should be shared across your accounts. So you can do it on any character, really. Where's my... Oh, I'm standing too close. Yeah, I couldn't understand the sentence. Okay, am I, yeah, just had to double check. Ah, poop. Before we continue this, I'd actually like to go in and see if I can do that achievement really quick. Because it resets on a weekly basis. So if you take your, let's say my Death Knight into Violet Hold, and the 2 bosses that I need to fight are not the correct bosses, it doesn't, like, you don't have to like do it on all your other characters. It's gonna be the same 2 bosses for all your characters. So yeah. Yeah, Maleficent, that's her name. But were you farming her normal or heroic? Because the mythic one, you know, is a weekly thing, like 1 time a week. Yeah, this is my Viking Death Knight transmog so far. I really want to get those shoulders, because I don't know, it's just gonna make everything so much better. Yeah, it'll look good. Belt has slight, like, wrong color, but I'm okay with it. Wait, hold on, I'm going the wrong way. We always had 20/20 for notation in my time. Never A, B, etc. Yeah, that's the way we did it too, I think. We would also get, you know, out of something. The whole A, B, C, D, F, you know, or A plus, A minus. It's not something that we do here either. But it's kind of an odd thing, because I studied in the US, and it depends on the test and it depends on the teacher, whether they're giving you like an A or a B. Actually, no, they actually give you like something out of 100, and depending on the grade out of 100, it's equal to like an A, B, or C, or, you know, whatever. What am I doing? I have to go this way. Okay, so Mythig. And I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Do I have my toy? Where's my toy? Wait, I don't have it out? See if we can get it. It's on a 10-minute duration, so, you know, I have to just beat this in 10 minutes, which I can do. I tested it, so I know. Oh my god, Millhouse, you didn't tell me you were Death Knight. So now we know if we have to wait another week. If I can do this one, I should be able to get Glory of the Legion hero this week. Oh.
I need to get closer.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do actually have 2 pieces of gear with infinite star in it. But, you know, there's a reason why I don't have it on. Because I die if I put it on. Seriously, I can't stand corruption. It's the worst thing in existence that I've ever tried in this game. I've never actually tried feeling completely useless because I don't keep grinding daily content. Daily content should be a reward, not a punishment. What class is this? Casino? It could kind of be casino. Yeah, it is the purple hippogriff. Oh, you're talking about Shadow Dova. Not this class. I was thinking like because of Millhouse Manastorm you were asking. I hate corruption, so infuriating dying in the open world to your own gear when you wouldn't die otherwise. And not just that, you can go up against somebody who is much lower item level than you, and they do more than twice the damage that you do because they have corruptions. It's really annoying. It's borrowed power. That's the issue of this expansion. Like one of the major issues. I think it would be okay with the expansion. Like, you know, it wouldn't be like a bad expansion. It would just be a boring expansion if we didn't have all this, Yes! Yes!
I was just enjoying a relaxing vacation on the beach when a chilling sense of dread washed
Yeah, me too.
Just what are you up to, I wonder?
Wait!
He's actually talking.
Voice.
Oh, Buttons, what have you done? Hurry, get her back in the cell.
He's actually talking. Awesome. So we're getting the achievement now.
Make fun of her head.
Whoa! Why am I taking damage?
Really bad. Listen, Millie, I can explain.
Millie me, Millhouse Jeremy's Manastorm. I'm coming for you.
That's not even my middle name.
My most serious face? Okay. Yes! Got it. I don't want to do this dungeon anymore now.
A lot. You have no idea what you unleashed upon the world today.
Me with a serious face? It's funny, people always tell me that they can't imagine me being mad. Is this the reason you made a gnome? I actually don't know much about them, other than they keep popping up from time to time. Okay, so we got the achievement. That was nice. Keep grinding. Wait, I feel like I'm running into a trap here. If I made a petition to change corruption for Olga Jizz, would you sign? We had this talk. Hold on, let me do this. Paladin. I would. Yeah, I think I would. Oh, it looked like it froze for a second there. There. For some reason, it takes a lot of concentration on my end to do this. Every single time I do it. Like, I can't do anything else while I'm doing it. On the 2005 Motorola phone. Well, yeah, yeah. You can sign me up for it. Go ahead. My argument for why is that I'm hoping that because, you know, the world is so sensitive to that sort of thing today, that Blizz is gonna have to pull the plug on corrupted gear because the name is inappropriate. Okay. I once got a soft warning from a GM and a name change because I called a tune of mine nude for lewd. I would also expect to, you know, have a GM whisper you or something. Gotta wait to become the leader. There you go. I don't know why I keep getting the ready to work, what? You know, the peon song? Not song, sound. It must be an add-on that I have that keeps making that noise. But I don't know why.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
Oh, the original 3310. I remember when that was a thing. My first one was the 3200. It's the one where you could open the phone, and then there was like a picture, like it was transparent, but like the phone came with like different cutouts that you could put inside the phone to change the appearance of the phone to make it look different.
So be it. Champions, attack!
Yeah, I was thinking it. Flashbacks. I saw a video. I think it was yesterday. A person that had a phone on a desk. It was an old advertisement for that phone, like a Nokia or something. And on the side there was like these, you know, 4 light bulbs or like small transparent white covers that kind of popped out. So like 2 on each side, and it was blinking in all different colors. You know, LEDs and stuff. And it's one of those types of phones that you just forget about until you see it like 20 years later or something. Yeah. There's like stories of people that has like the old Nokia phones, like the 3310 or something, and then they have it in the drawer for 10 years, and then they pick it up again, and it still has power in it. Like it hasn't run out yet. A few days ago, a random woman in WoW told me she was about to tell me off because my character in Transmog looked like the character of her husband, and she thought he was playing at 4 a.m. Is that real? That's funny. Yeah. Wait, but then she was playing at 4 a.m. too. So she snuck into her room to like play WoW, and then she saw her husband's character on there.
Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
I used to think Arthas's transmog was very awesome. Until like a couple expansions later. Now it just looked kind of old-fashioned.
No more lives.
Yeah, double standards. Every time I kill him, I should do this dramatic walk from up here all the way down. Wait, why is Bulwar up there? Oh, right, the cutscene has played. Okay, yeah, he's up there. Crap. The funny thing is that the transmog I made was inspired from a Viking idea, and the woman played a shaman. And I thought for a second it might be your girlfriend. Oh, yeah. And it's fiance, by the way. Don't let her see that you said girlfriend. By the way, I had to see somebody's transmog, right? Somebody made a Viking transmog. Was that you, Pepsi? Because I want to see it. I don't know how I'm gonna get to see it, but I want to see it. It would be awesome if you could like send me your character name and realm, and then I can like look it up. Which one? This one. Yeah, her new title is fiance. What is a website where you can type, you know, a character in? Can you just go to like so if I feel like such a noob. So if I search for the character, yeah, I can search for characters. Okay. Even the name sounds very Viking-ish. Wait, I was doing something here. Oh, is it on EU, by the way? I think that might be important. Oh, I found him. Is it a Paladin, right? Fiance is just a girl from corruption progs. Whoops. Oh, somebody's trying to join me. Who's that monk? Oh, I like it. Like, no kidding. I have been looking to use the Battle of Death Knight set piece as well as part of my Viking transmog. It looks really good for it. I especially like how the shield and the weapon looks like realistic. It looks like an actual Viking. What is the leg piece? I've been trying to find a leg piece like that. Because I like how it looks like it has metal, like actual metal plating with leather in between. Oh, of course I can't search for it right now. I have to have a plate character to search for it. Wait, I can actually see. Laystone Greaves. Oh, I could see it in here, so you don't have to lock in. They look awesome. Where do you get those? Like it gets even better like further down your legs. Wait, is it a craftable one? Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's a profession thing, I should be able to go to the auction house and get it. I'll do that on my next character, like that actually wears plate. Wait, can I do it on this one? I don't know how expensive it's gonna be. I'll take a character that actually has some gold once I get to it. On Wowhead, they have an orc wearing the legs. I don't know, it seems a bit more like a human type leg. Oh, that's cheap. Depending on the realm. So we'll have to see. Boots. Oh yeah, that's because it's a rate drop. I actually, well, I can't check that either because I'm not on a plate character. I think my favorite color combination from that raid is the dark version. I think that's the heroic one, but I'm not sure. The belt is also amazing for, you know, like the middle part that hangs down looks amazing for that type of character. The cloth set. I actually haven't seen it. Well, I probably have, but I don't remember it. The thing about the full plate set from the Battle of Death Knight is I think that I would wear it if I had it. Maybe like a couple of weeks because I think it looks amazing. But then I would very quickly want to go back to, you know, something a little bit more realistic. I gotta spin the other way. Do you guys sometimes do that? You run with a character, you spin the camera all the way around 360 degrees, and then you're like, man, I just did it counterclockwise. I gotta do clockwise too, because it has to add up. Kind of like with an uneven number on your radio. It has to be an even number. Yeah, the dick flap. Exactly, that's the thing I'm talking about. The befouled demon hide belt from Draenor, the gladiator one. Oh, you do that? Oh, hey, Pen. You haven't missed me getting them out yet, because it's gonna happen today. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. I have a feeling.
So be it. Champions, attack!
Wait, let me just uninvite. There you go. My Demon Hunter was very quick at killing bosses in this one. I feel like Demon Hunters are kind of like a glass cannon sort of thing. They have high damage and they have one cooldown, but it's like really long cooldown. It's like 4 minutes. Unless you have an Azerite trait or something, I don't know. But once you like spend your defensives, that's pretty much it. Actually, no, you can keep kiting, which is kind of neat. Just finished a bunch of attempts myself. Failed again. Nah. Actually, you know, if you had gotten it today, I would have felt bad if I didn't get it. Did you know that there's a pet from Arthas? Are we talking about the ghoul? Because I have 3 of those, and from what I understand, they're super rare. I called it Jason. The Drudge Ghoul. This one, right here. I gave one to my fiance. I knew it was rare, from my understanding. Vision of Perfection. Are we talking like the Visions run? You know, we have to go to Rathion and get the tokens and then go run? Vision of Perfection, I've heard that before. And me not knowing exactly what it is tells you a little bit about how little I do 8.3.
Final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these.
I'm not sure, but I thought it's so expensive because everyone is farming the Mountain Heroic. It probably is. Like, nobody is doing this one just to, like, you know, do it on normal. Oh, it's an essence that reduces meta cooldown.
No more, Arthas. No more lives.
Might have to check that out then. Wait, that was wrong. There you go. If my monk gets it now, I'll be happy. I'm actually, like, this transmog set here, I'm actually quite happy with it. I don't think monks needs to have shoulders. Crap. Oh, it's a Mechagon one? Are we talking about one that drops in the dungeon? I've actually never completed the entire Mechagon dungeon. I joined in on the second half with my friends who needed one more DPS. And they already did half of it, so I did the last half with them. But once we got to the last boss, we needed more DPS. Like, I was under-geared when I went in with them. Back in the day, I farmed a blue dragon well for my girlfriend. The drop chance was 0.1 or something like that. Did you get it? Oh, okay. With the workshop dungeons, I was saying oh, okay too. Oh right, there's time walking going on right now. That's actually mount farming as well. This guy. Earned money that way. So you didn't give it to your girlfriend, you sold it, is what I'm hearing. Oh, you got the green dragon yesterday? As in, like, you got all the rest of the dragons where you need to like collect some, and then you get the green at the end. Congratulations! I've always wanted that one. Oh, Yulei. Oh, we might be talking about another dragon then. Oh, okay, that one. I really want that one too. It's the one where you go to... Is it called the Forgotten Isles or something in Pandaria? Really? I've never seen... Am I thinking about another dragon then? Ah. Oh, I'm still Millhouse. Yeah, I'm thinking about another dragon then. I didn't even know the green one was sold by Time Walking. I have so many Time Walking mounts I need to buy. I'm so happy I got that achievement too. Wait. Oh. What is that soundtrack playing? I can't tell if you're joking or not. And now you probably, like, if you were not joking, you probably feel really stupid for saying yes. Like, for saying no, you were not joking. It's just the default in-game music. I tried playing Denheim as background music a couple of streams back. He was very quick to go in and pretty much, you know, file a copyright strike. Well, not copyright strike. You know, when they go in and say that, like, your video just can't get monetized because it has all his music on it. That's what he did. Which, you know, I'm fine with it. I'm not mad at anything because, you know, he earns money on his music. And it's difficult figuring out, like, you know, what is too much of his music in other people's videos. It's a very fine balance. Oh, wait, I can go and take a look at the legs now. And I have 12,000 gold on my Paladin. What? That's a lot to me, by the way, in case you didn't notice that from my reaction. I'm gonna send it to my Death Knight afterwards. Thought I had my mount ready, the flying one. I want to check out the rest of the set. Armor, plate, Laystone. Oh. Wait, why is it not? Oh, there's a helmet. Really? Is that from the same set? The, what do you call it? The leg piece looks completely different from the rest of it. Ah, okay, you can kind of see it popping out there. This is actually a really nice set. Okay, I'll just get this one. How does this shoulder look like? Oh, I have the belt. Where's the shoulder? I don't think it shows the shoulder. Oh, it's this one. Like, to be honest, I think this looks kind of Vikingish too, if you had to make it flashy. Do they have it in here? They do. have it in here. How to skip the bosses? I'll show you in a second. Let me just put these on. That can look amazing at some point. There you go. Okay, so to skip all the bosses, you gotta take a character. Just any character. And then you gotta go through all the bosses except the Lich King on normal 25-man mode. Very important you do it on normal. And once you get to Sindragosa and you kill her, which she should be like the second last boss, you teleport out of the raid just to a city or something where you can like very quickly lock in and out. And then you make a custom group. And then you lock out, lock in with another character, and you ask to join that group because the group is still going to be up for a little while. Then once you request to join the group, you'll log out again, log in with the first character, accepted, log out again, log in with your second character, and then join the group because it's going to say, hey, you were invited to join the group. Then you go into the raid, and it's going to ask you, do you want to... Well, first of all, you have to make sure you're the leader because that's going to take a little while. If you wait a minute or so, you're gonna, like, your second character is gonna suddenly become the leader because your first one is offline. Then you enter the raid. I should make a video on this. Then you enter the raid. It's gonna ask you if you're okay with the bosses being killed. You have to not do anything other than go down. Actually, I'll show it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'll show you firsthand. Yeah, you can make a lot of gold with Warlords of Draenor dungeons and raids. That's my primary way of making gold before I started farming. Yes. I've actually been doing that on my characters. Not on all of them, but you know, every time I've mained a new class, I've done it. Or if I've had another ult or something, I would get it. Oh yeah, Skyreach. Yeah, you told me about that method. So now I entered. It's gonna say, are you okay with 10 out of 12 bosses being defeated? I'm gonna switch to heroic. And then I accept it. And then I can uninvite the leader or like the first character that make the group. And now I basically skipped all the bosses. It's pretty neat. Very fast to do.
Ready to work for work?
Heart of Fear. I think you mentioned that at some point, but I don't remember what it is. No. I think I can show this. Yeah, I think I can show this. Okay, so Netto, which is a convenience store we have here in Denmark, came out with one of those, you know, magazines where they show like the different discounts and stuff they're running at the moment. And they put this thing out, and I want to show it. Because it's definitely not what they say it is. I mean, it might be, but it's also used for something else. Heart of Fear, Big Bug Palace from Pandaria.
We'll grant you a swift death.
Oh.
More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured.
Oh, I thought there was an item. I didn't know that Heart of Fear was a dungeon. Or raid. Dungeon. I can show it really quick. Hold on. Yeah, so this thing is being advertised as a massage apparatus in Netto. In Denmark. Right now. Is it just me, or like that's not like, it might be used for that as well, but it's not for massaging. I'm right, right? My fiance descended. A Danish person here saying, I bought it for the lady. Well, it is for massaging, definitely. I don't think, did they say it was for women, or did they say it was for like just whatever? Actually, it says 4-in-1 rotating bath brush with massage brush, cleansing brush, like a, I don't know how to say that, and with like a stone of some sort. Multi-massage apparatus with a silicone massage head. Sponge head is how you say it.
Light, grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
One thing we do know is that whoever's in charge of the like whatever products is being bought and marketed is a very innocent person at Netto. Or it's a male that doesn't, you know too much about female apparatuses.
No more lives will be consumed by your hatred.
Oh right, it's 2020. I can't say that. Okay. Okay, come on. I'm using a Paladin now. It just made your day. I was kind of hoping that this wasn't going to be the mount drop, because then I would have, like, in order to get the context and what was being said while I was getting the mount drop, I would have to include that into a video or something. Lockout. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh wait, my thing is down here. You can see how much damage I do on the Lich King. I think we're more than halfway done with characters, which is upsetting. I haven't gotten the drop yet. DPS like a beast. I was top DPS. I usually am, not to brag, whenever I go kill the Lich King. Oh yeah, a movie I finally got to see yesterday. My fiance hasn't really seen any of the Marvel movies. Like, she's seen a few of them, and she likes them, and she wants to see all of them. But it's kind of one of those things where we plan to do it, but it doesn't really get done. And I hadn't seen the Avengers Endgame movie yet, because I agreed to wait a little bit until, she got caught up so she could watch it for the first time with me. But we still haven't gotten past, I think, the Iron Man movies or something. And we didn't watch it chronologically. We just watched all the Iron Man movies. So I decided to watch the movie yesterday. I'm not gonna spoil anything, by the way, because I know some people might not have seen it. It was good. It was good. No time for spoilers. It's one of those movies you don't want to ruin for others if they haven't seen it. And if you're planning on seeing it, because I just mentioned it, watch all the other movies first, then see it. Because it makes sense. Shh, Shadow, stop spoiling. If I had to make one comment about it, I felt like there was so many characters in that last movie that they didn't get the screen time they all deserved, I think. But it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I feel like this is the time I'm gonna get it. I have this feeling. I really like this transmog outfit for some reason. Oh, my fiance is watching the stream as well. She just commented on me showing the toy. No, I'm sorry, the massage apparatus. She says one more awkward thing for the stream. What? I think I'm not getting the connection here. Oh, okay. She wrote two different messages, and I saw them as one, which is why I got confused. I actually didn't even notice that. Gotta get everything running again. Do you watch any WoW Machinima channels in your private time? Still coming with spoilers. I used to watch Nixium a while back. But I don't watch him for the Machinimas anymore. I think I've seen all of them. No, she's not sending me hints. She's very cautious about... She's very protective of me. Let me just say that. So, you know, if somebody sends, let's say, hearts to me, it's something that... that's a problem. So... I just wanna make like just an announcement then. Hearts and stuff like that, probably not the best thing to send on streams. Even though they're probably not meant, you know, in an ill way or flirty way is what I should say. Because I'm very precious to somebody.
More than can be said for the thousands you've
A trustworthy partner. She definitely is. Oh, Pepsi, you're gonna get in trouble now. No, it's you know, whenever there's females inside my stream, she's very observant of how they write. So I'm just gonna, just like as a warning, it gets banned. It gets banned by fiance, and Pepsi, you are out according to her. It's one of those types of like when people they become streamers or they, you know, upload YouTube videos, because there's been people like writing, you know, flirtatious messages on my other channel, just like in the comment section, which is always something you have to find a way to address the proper way. If you have, you know, if you have a fiance, if you have a girlfriend, you know, it can be very uncomfortable. It's the same way around. If some guy on Facebook goes in and, you know, maybe she makes a post or something, and then he starts writing hearts to her, it's not like the coolest feeling in the world. So it's something you have to be like on top of once that happens. Fiance banhammer comes down. I think it's just, you know, common relationship etiquette that you have to be aware of. I'm just gonna, you know, say it now, so I don't have to say it later. I could actually put it in my description. My girlfriend always tells me I should stop being so nice to other women. You should treat women neutrally. That is how you should treat women if you have a girlfriend. Or fiance, or if you're married. You should treat them neutrally. They are non-gender in your head. Yeah, me too. I need to get Shadowmourne as well. My Death Knight is purposely not running this raid right now because I need to get Shadowmourne. I'm on the blood quest.
give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
Oh, Toxic's back. Oh, she is satisfied. That I'm glad. The most important thing is making sure that your fiance is satisfied.
No more lives will be consumed by your hatred.
To be honest, I didn't even notice it. It's funny, like she catches things that I don't catch when people write messages. What is that flag? Oh, it says it's 25-man mode. I always kind of wondered where that was. We used to kill Invincible mount, the undroppable. He is the undroppable. He's the one mount that I've farmed the most during my time playing. And he hasn't dropped yet. Huh? Oh, I'm in a group already. Okay. I was thinking like, what? I'm the same way the other way around. I make you seem psychotic. I am. I'm also very protective. Which one did I get to? Sorth. Yeah. Alright, if you do Mechagon on hard mode, you get the mount. That should be quite easy now, right? Actually, I don't know. If you have the gear like above, what is it, like 430 or something that gets dropped in Mechagon? That should be a mount that would be possible to get. Oh, so it is like, it's kind of like, it's exactly like, what do you call it? The dragon mount from the Karashan dungeon in Legion. If you have 5 people, like it's 20% chance per person that's with you. And there is 2 mounts to get. One of them is the achievement one, right? And then there is just like a drop at the end. I have to get that mount then, if it's easy. Oh, oh, my fiance is still in the, you know, being protective. There was a moment that happened, I think, a week ago. I don't know. It was kind of hazy because I was so angry that day. No, there was a moment, I think, about a week ago. We were in a traffic light. And we had to turn left, so we're in the left lane, and then the guy that had to go just like straight ahead, that was in the right lane, he was looking over, like really obviously looking over, checking out my girlfriend, fiancé, not girlfriend. And I was so mad that he was provocatively, knowing that I was sitting right next to her, checking her out in a really obvious way. Like, it was so obvious we could see him. I was so angry at him in the car. Oh, he said it. Yeah, gonna hear for that one. There's 3 mounts total you can get in Mechagon. 2 of them are randomly dropped and 1 is 100% drop. There's 2? Gonna have to check out all the mounts. Actually, I can do that right now. I almost accepted it. I almost made a mistake. I can add to ignore. I can choose to ignore my own characters. Probably. I could imagine if it's like a corruption raid. I hate like switching to like specific classes because they're doing well at the moment. Operation Mechagon. Oh, this is the one you were talking about, Pen. Okay, so this is a mount that drops by this boss. Is this amount as well? I only see one mount. Well, I think you can make any class in spec good and play it if you enjoy it. Unless you're playing Marksman Hunter, they're just terrible. The other one drops from Trixie and Nano.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and
I don't see any. I'm on a mythic right now. The oppression unit drops one. And then I would imagine that the last boss would drop one, but he doesn't say anything.
So be it. Champions, attack!
Yeah, you have to know the people and actually communicate with them, I think, if you have to do it right. The wheel mounts. I know there's one wheel mount that drops from Rust Feather, but I don't know where you get the other one from. Actually, I can check it out. Actually, I can't, because I don't know the name of it. Well, there's two of them. There's one that is rusty, and then there's one that is completely painted with the round motorcycle mount. Oh, it's probably an achievement then. Can you do the achievements on Heroic? That's probably Mythic only. If I sit like this, it kind of looks like I got neck tattoos. Right there. Yeah, I know you were trying to tease somebody. I think Alka's here. He might just be passive aggressively ignoring you or something.
Grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
I think Bess is watching me play from home.
All our lives will be consumed by your hatred.
Yeah. I can tell you that Bessa is at home right now, falling asleep to my stream. Sitting right there.
Father, is it?
The painted one achievement is keys to the model V. Oh. Oh, no, that's the reward. The achievement here is complete the Megacon achievements listed below. The thing is, I actually think this one is quite easy to get if you have a group of people that you can enjoy it with. And this one, hold on. Gotta show this one first. This is our third dog. She's watching me as well. Streaming. I don't know, I think she's cute. Okay. Takes weeks to do the achievement? Ah, crap. Not getting any mounts this week. There's probably a few achievements in there that require something specific. Oh. Time gated. So it's just like the glory of the Legion hero. Because there's also some bosses in there you can't do all at once. Unless you're really lucky, I think. You can't do it all at once. Yeah, now you're getting scared that he might stand behind you. Okay. Let's try again. Wait, what? The achievement is in Mechagon? I thought it was in the dungeon. Why am I not doing it then? I might actually do that today. That's how much I know about the game, clearly. I just like, I need to have a list of like the easiest to obtain mounts, like either with achievements, yeah, with achievements, and just have a list, and just like do them one at a time till it gets like more difficult. How many 120s do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only counting the alliance ones. 1, 2, I forgot which number I got to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count this one too. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. I should be able to do some runs. I think there might be some horde in there in between as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, 16 120 paladins, 10 DKs, and a couple of more. Aha! You guys are funny. Okay, let's see. How many days a year have? I do have another realm. Dragon Maw. Like Doomhammer is just like for testing. I don't have any like real characters in there. Dragon Maw is like they might be like level 40 or something. So not something special in there. Yeah. I don't have alts, no. They're all my mains. Well, a lot of them are like, you know, trial characters or characters that I started leveling and just sort of gave up on. I think you're... I had to approve that message, by the way. I think you're a little bit behind on the stream. That's a little while back. You let a dude buy a girl drinks all night if they want to, knowing that she goes home with you in the end. It's awkward seeing such a big number on one server. Oh, I've never really had a lot of characters until recently, so I actually didn't know. But there was a lesser amount. No, I tried Classic one time when it just came out, and I think I played for about an hour. Then I gave up on it. I wasn't really into it.
I don't have a target.
Wait, what? Why is he marked? He's marked as an enemy.
I need to target something first.
Goldsire, his name was. That was weird. You remember when you could only have characters of one faction on one realm? I actually heard about that being a thing. Oh yeah, this is the mount, by the way, that has 20% drop chance per person in the dungeon. So this is like the Legion version of that other mount. It would make sense. I can actually see like the reason for why you would only have one faction type character on one server if it was for PvP. Because in a lot of cases you'll have, you know, toxic people killing you repeatedly again and again and again. And then people get so angry about it that they will lock in with their alliance character instead, and then they would, you know, confront them. So it's a way to prevent that. By the way, got my albino drake for 50 mounts achievement last week, but it's so ugly. Well, yeah, but that's not what it's about. It's the achievement. It's prestigious. The fact that you can pull it out and show it to everyone. Alright, Grolmir, it's only fitting that a paladin gets the drop. So you need to get it now. Pull it together. So annoying, because I got so many other mounts that I want to farm for. Like this one mount has taken me 2 hours and 15 minutes so far. I got lucky when I looted a mail muncher from my second mailbox. I'm gonna have to check those mailboxes because I've never. I knew you could click on them, but I thought it was just like, you know, because it's a mailbox. Of course you can click it. Oh yeah, the fishing mounts. My fiance and I, we tried to get the sea turtle. You know, the one that does, like, walks really slow, but is really fast in water. And she got it, of course, because she's extremely lucky with the mount drops. Me, on the other hand, did not get it. I mean, she did farm it a lot more than I did, to be honest. It's ugly, but still it's better than playing a marksman hunter. I think Alp might be sitting in the corner crying by now. You should be ashamed of yourself. Only Chads play marksman. What a bully. Well, have you taken a look at his name lately? Of course he's gonna be bullying. No. I was just messing with you. Of course you're not a bully. A bully teases with the intent of being hurtful. You're just straight up mean. You're worse than a bully. No. And just so we're clear, the emote with the hearts for eyes is aimed towards the Maid's Tower appearance, not me, okay? But actually, I haven't seen the Maid's Tower appearance for the Hunter. WoW, Hunter, Marksman, Artifact, appearances. Vinny put down the hammer. Exactly.
Your lives will be consumed by your hatred.
Maid's Tower appearance. Oh, it has flowers on it. I think my fiance would really like this one too. Yeah, she would definitely like this one. She doesn't really play marksman though. I see that Wind Fury proc. Okay. And even the background music is like really sad and dramatic. It's so fitting for trying to get this mount. Poop. Why do I feel like healers do more AoE damage than most DPS specs? Depends on where you are. Like if you're leveling, yeah, they do. Just like the tanks do. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts more. My mage is going to take a little while longer because he's still level 111. He's actually the last one I don't have at 120. I usually do a lot of damage with my Holy Paladin when I do healing. It's quite amazing for it. Why am I here? Oh, I'm here because I can teleport out really quick. Yeah. Holy Paladin is only gonna get even better when it comes to DPSing once Shadowlands comes out. Like, it's gonna get a lot more abilities for attacking. I'm a spell-clicking LFR raider, and I did top DPS last night at Nyalotha. As in, like, you use your mouse to click the spells? Oh yeah, Twilight Devastation. It's I hate Twilight Devastation. So many times when I try to do world PvP, somebody comes up and just flattens me with it. Wait, I can teleport. Why am I not teleporting? I'm a mage. Well, apparently I can't. Wait, if I teleport to Stormwind, do I go into the mage quarter? I hope I do. I'm a wizard. Yeah, this is much easier. Awesome. This mount here, by the way, looks amazing on a mage. An arcane mage. Or ice mage. Void Ritual? No, I hate that. Just cleanse all the gear. Let's get rid of Void Rituals. Let's make a stand against Blizzard and just cleanse everything. And not play with it. This is so annoying. I think I'm gonna turn on my heater. It's getting a little bit freezing in here. The true mage class mount. Yeah, this one. I think, isn't the mage class mount just like a disc or something? Not very impressive, I think. Yeah, like a dinner plate.
Ready to work. What is it?
Vanilla Ice album disc. You don't know about the class mounts? Toxic. Did you even play the game before BFA? I almost think you didn't. Yeah, it's oh, how do you unlock it? How do you unlock it? Is it an achievement? Yeah, you have to do an achievement, and then a mission gets unlocked in your class order hall. Something about Broken Isles. Hold on, let me find it.
So be it. Champions, attack!
Wait, hold on, I gotta kill the Lich King. I forgot what it's called. There's an achievement. Yeah, it's not like an instant thing to get the class mount. I mean, you can just like continuously grind for it. I think really the only moment where you have to wait for something is during one point where you have to do the mission tables, like right at the end. I think the rest of the time you can just kind of like go for it. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. It's more like the reason I have those rules about like questions about the other channel is because right at the beginning when I was streaming on this channel here, I had people come in and say, you know, I watched your tutorial episode 42 and I get this error message. Could you help me out, please? And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I'm streaming. Sure, I'll pause everything I'm doing to take you over to the side and help you with that error message you're getting. I'll pause everyone else just for the sake of you to do that. Like that's why I made the rule. So I'm not bothered with questions. It's more people that wants me to help them one-on-one while I'm sitting here live. It's just sort of odd. Dan, did you know that there is a special Paladin mount you can get from the Argent tournament in Northrend? I do know there's a lot of mounts you can get from that one, but I have not gotten the chance to, well, that's a lie. I did not take the chance to try and go and check it out. I enjoy unlocking the artifacts and title amount for each race, for each rec class more than anything else in the game right now. Legion was awesome. It is very awesome, Legion. It's not so awesome if you have multiple characters because you have to do a lot of work on every character. But if you have one that you just want to unlock everything with, I can imagine must have been super annoying to deal with while playing games and chilling. It is sort of a mood breaker when somebody comes in. Hey Toxic, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm guessing Alk hasn't seen all the previous messages. As far as I know, only the mounts from the hard mode were removed. Toxic, mark his words, man. What? What are you doing? Wait, we already talked about this, okay? If you come up here, there's not going to be room enough for me to get close to the microphone. I know you look cute. But you have food? You have food. And you have water. You're not missing anything. You're getting a little bit of attention now. Okay. Poop. Okay. Peter, you have to go down, okay? Okay, next character. Peter, what are you doing? If you can hear that into the microphone, my dog is like stretching up at the desk with her claws, scratching everything. Peter, you have to go down. Okay? Can't sit like that. No, I'm talking to this one. Just jumped up by herself. Peter, you're getting all tangled up, okay? Okay, so that was my mage. Now for my hunter. Her name is Frida. We have Fleeta. And we also have Bessie. Oh no, I just opened up OBS. And then we have this one. We'll just get rid of that thing. Go away, OBS. It's not responding. Come on, close down. Close. Hope it's not gonna mess up anything. There you go. We got this one. It's a little cutie. She's watching me right now, by the way, on that photo. Yeah, the one I have here, also the one on the photo, is a she. Is there amounts for other classes as well? The most Danish name ever. It's actually without the E that you included. If you have to make completely Danish. Frida. She's sitting over there, just like watching me. I don't know what she wants. Something. I have another running spell. Is that just the one? I think it is. All right, Mr. Hunter. Go get it. Oh, I got a notification on YouTube. What is that about? Oh, they added in new customization options. Boneless undead and new skin color options. Shadowlands. Put that on. I'm not subscribed to him? Let's do that.
Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to take a look at some of the brand new customization options for the undead, including skin color and the brand new bonus option. But before we get into all of that, I just want to thank
Dan, how long have you been playing WoW? I started in Mr. Pandaria, but I didn't really play the game, like I didn't understand how to play the game. So I played for about, I think, 2 months. Then I quit the game. I came back again in Warlords of Draenor when that expansion launched. And then I didn't understand how to play the game again. I did get my character to max level though, and a bunch of other characters I leveled as well. But I didn't understand how to play the game post getting to max level. So I quit the game after about 3 months or so. Then I came back again at the right at the end of Legion. There was 2 months left or so. So BFA came out, and that's when I finally understood how to play the game. So that's how long I played. Oh no, boops on stream. Yeah. see a bunch of messages I have to catch up on. Frida. Fine name. Oh, you have a flat-coated retriever. I actually don't know how that looks like. Vigo. Where are you from? Ludwig. I don't know how I would say that in English. Ludwig. Ludwig is how I would say it in Denmark. It sounds Norwegian? Back to programming, crossing my fingers till you get them out. Oh, okay. So we might not get an answer there. Yes and no, you can get 5 mounts from different allied races. Oh, okay. See you later, Shadowdova. I discovered that changing a class's race gives new inspiration and fresh mojo to continue playing. Yes, but you also have to be careful with it. Because I was not careful and I just kept race changing and race changing and race changing and spending a lot of money on it. And I made made our account broke. I did a lot of race changes though. Oh, Sweden, okay. My mother's boyfriend is from Sweden too. We always talk about my fiance and I to go, like, the next vacation we're gonna go on is going to be Sweden. You're a marksman hunter? Don't say stuff like that. That's not nice to call somebody a marksman hunter. I have no idea where he's from. And if we're talking about where we want to go on vacation, I have no idea. Somewhere, preferably with mountains and nature, I think. We're talking about renting a auto camper and then going. Because I read about that there's some different rules in Sweden compared to Denmark. In Denmark, we're not allowed to, you know, take an auto camper and just camp somewhere. Like, you're not allowed to do that here. But in Sweden, apparently you're allowed to go out in nature and sleep over. Just whatever. We heard. So, that's kind of awesome. I need to go too. Need to smoke and level my holy paladin. Oh, okay. Sure thing. I don't like the humans cast animation for holy paladin. Blood elf animation is so much nicer. I haven't seen the blood elf one. Well, I have, but I don't remember. We actually also talked about Germany. Boo, Denmark. You didn't race change into poverty though. No, I did not. That's not why we were homeless 3 years ago. Yeah. But I did spend more money than I think I should on race changing, especially my Death Knight. I race changed him. He's been human 3 times now, like, you know, by going back and forward through all the different races. He's been dwarf, he's been human, he's been human, he's been human, he's been night elf. He's been as well. So yeah, I think 5 race changes or so. I think I also boosted him back when I started in Legion. I might be right, but they have several camp spots for it. Probably. Sauna 2000. Wait, hold on. There's still screen sharing going on. There you go. Sauna 2000. Oh. Dan, can I be cheeky and use your skip next tune? You do, please? yeah, sure. Of course. No problem. Unless I get the mount now. Sorry. Guess we're gonna have to do that. Well, you don't feel sorry about it. But yeah, you can join in. Sauna 2000. There's a trailer for it.
Finland is known for many things.
Wait, hold on. I wanna share this. It's kind of cool.
Finland is known for many things. Finland might be the home country.
Ah, come on. I want to turn off the in-game music.
The origin country of classic games like Max Payne and Angry Birds. But Finland is also the home country of sauna. A forgotten gaming gem from Finland emerges. A sauna warming experience from the year 1999. Enjoy the tranquility of Finnish nature like never before.
It's just filter 1, 2, 3, by the way, Pen.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime possibility to warm a Finnish sauna without actually going to Finland.
Is this a horror game?
Warm the sauna.
Guess something is gonna happen. By the way, don't you dare visit the ice hotel. Oh, I didn't know they had one. So that was... I mean, I can just download it, I think. How do I download it? You can play the pre-alpha demo... Wait, hold on. Let me just... Because Pen is waiting for me. Download the pre-alpha demo on... Okay, so I can download it here. Question is, how do you actually download it? Do you need an emulator or something? No. And I'll lock out. I hope that was you, Pen. Okay, let's see. Monk. Okay, so catching up to messages. I did 2 race changes that I both regret and now try to earn gold and buy tokens for race change back. Oh, which ones were those? I've done that too. Like I always found like human was like the one that I don't know, I keep coming back to human. But then I, you know, want to try something different and then I end up regretting and then I go back to like the safe one, which is the human. That's what I did with my Death Knight. I kept switching. Interesting to see who's gonna get the leadership. Well, it is also fun and exciting when you race change. Like, it gives you an incentive to play the class for a little bit longer. But it's also, you know, money spent, I guess. Oh yeah, sure thing. I think you can just go in and like make it into heroic and then just leave the group or something. I don't know. I think you should be able to do so. Hunter Night Elf into Void Elf. Now I hate allied races and human DK into Draenei. But that one I already changed back, so human again. I actually think the female Draenei look very awesome as Death Knights. The female oh, you're welcome. The female Draenei have a very like you have to play a plate class with Draenei if you want to play a melee spec at least, because they look so robust in their movements, not like in how they look, but the movements they have, the animations. They look like somebody who's, you know, a paladin, basically. Have I seen the Demon Hunter speedruns on Vanilla BC and Wrath of the Lich King? I have not. But I could imagine it's very fast. I could actually imagine, like, I don't know. I could imagine some people who do farming and stuff, they might actually do it on Demon Hunters instead of Feral Druids, because that's a very popular one. At least when we're talking about like doing dungeon farming. If you do open world, you know, farming resources, it's still the Druid that's better, because it has like the instant poofing into owl form or whatever. I still can't see how you're supposed to download this game. Oh, never mind, I found it. The Haunted PS1. Is it, I mean, it says Windows, because I know some of these require some sort of emulator, which I think is interesting. I'll make sure to try it, because it seems interesting. I like horror games that look like, you know, PlayStation 1 era. They always have something interesting about them. Like, if you haven't seen it, there is a video that I uploaded. I think it was my last horror gameplay with a burger place. It was very awesome. Had a twist at the end that I didn't expect. That's usually how it is with Twitch, like, you know, unexpected endings. Twists, they're called. I remember leveling this monk, and then as soon as she hit max level, I think I played her for a week, then I didn't play her anymore. Do I play my characters on the other realm? There was one called Dragon Maw or something. I don't play anything in my other realms at all. I only play Argent Dawn. I have no idea about how other people play. Like, does other people have characters on different realms? Or do they just like have a favorite one and then they create all their characters in that realm? Because that's how I do it. As soon as Shadowlands comes out, are you saying you can't create a demon hunter because you have too many characters? Or are you saying, you know, you already have a demon hunter? Because Shadowlands, you can make more demon hunters. Horde or Alliance main? I'm an Alliance player. When I started out, like way back when I played the game for the first time, I started with a human paladin. And then I quit the game, I came back in Warlords of Draenor, and I started maining Horde. Then I quit the game, and I came back to the game, and my fiance, she joined with me, and she wanted to play Alliance, so we just went Alliance instead. Also, the guy that got me into the game, he's still my friend today. He plays Alliance, pretty much only, so, you know, in order to have someone to play with, I would have to go Alliance. One demon hunter per realm restriction. Yeah, it does take a long time to the next expansion. Is it because you want to have a male and a female demon hunter? Or is it because you want to have a horde and alliance? Human Paladin? No wonder I didn't like Classic. I didn't play back in Classic. I played in Mr. Pandaria when I started.
It is over, my son.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Moment of reckoning.
They will start much like at a later level in Shadowlands. So if you want to have those, it's a good idea. I don't think they start at level 8. I think you're talking about allied races. Allied races you have to create now. Then they start in level 8. Demon Hunters and Death Knights, they start at much higher level. I think Demon Hunter starts at 48 or something. Which I think is quite awesome. I want a dude, Demon Hunter. I hate your female blood elf. Like, my favorite of all of them, as you can probably tell, is the female night elf. When it comes to like between the elves, I think the female blood elves, they look very bitchy, to say the least. I like the male blood elves. I don't like the female blood elves. When it comes to night elves, I hate the male night elves. They look like Mormons or something. No offense to Mormons, if anyone's watching. No, Amish, not Mormons. Amish. They look. I don't know what a Mormon is. Amish people. They look like Amish. Crap. But yeah, if you want to play Blood Elf, I definitely go male. If I want to play Night Elf, I go female. Yeah, the male Night Elves, I really cross my fingers, hope that they're gonna get some different customization options in Shadowlands. That, like, the only way you can make a male Night Elf not look like an Amish person is by just removing both his eyebrows and his beard and everything, because that's the only customization option there. It's so annoying. I would love to see the Warcraft 3 male Night Elves in-game. Oh, I actually don't remember how they look like. Oh, by the way, I'm downloading a game right now. The Sauna 2000, or whatever it was called. So I hope it's not going to mess up my stream. I didn't think about that before I started downloading. I don't remember if I remember to unlist a previous character. Female Blood Elves look like female Twitch streamers? I wouldn't know. I don't really watch them. Although my fiance does sometimes show me whenever there's drama happening on Twitch. Oh yeah, I remember them now. Yeah, they were bulky. Just like Illidan was in that game. He still is. Oh, okay, I did remember to unlist. Awesome. Okay, so Demon Hunter. The only handsome night elf is Malfurion. That is a against popular opinion. But, you know, if you're into big guys with beards, I guess so. I don't even know if he's big. It might just be his clothing that makes him look big, to be honest. There we go. I'm sure Sana would make a good video for your channel. Multiple endings. Malfurion looks like he's cosplaying at his local BronyCon, a BronyCon. I'm into big guys with green beards and antlers, sorry. There you go. I think I'm reaching the end of farming Invincible this week. I have a shaman left. Yeah. The thing is, Malfurion and Illidan both have appearances that like you can't make. And the ones that you have available right now, they just don't look good. Hmm. 3 hours. I can't believe it takes this long to grind all my characters. He has eyebrows, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't have beard, from what I remember, but he has eyebrows. And with the male night elves, if you want to choose to not have a beard, then you also have to not have eyebrows. I don't know why that was decided, that the beard is connected to the eyebrows. Wait. Oh, I think they're doing I think they might be doing an achievement or something. You messed up? Did you accidentally click OK before changing the difficulty? Because that's where I almost get caught every time. I have another shaman, so if you need to join in, I got one more character.
Ready to work. What is it?
I'll let you know with the shaman. And it was that mistake you made. If you're like, you know, dozing off because, you know, you're just sort of going into robot mode, trying to get things over with, it's very easy to just like when there's a pop-up, you just click it. So when it says, "Oh, do you want to accept, you know, normal mode?" and just go, "Yeah, I'll do that." I'm glad I never have to do it again until the day I decide I want Mimiron's head.
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas.
Do you know if it's possible to
Slain.
because there's one thing that I actually want to grind as well, which is the what is his name? Garrosh, his shoulders from Siege of Orgrimmar. If I go in normal mode, like right before the last boss, can I share the ID to get people into heroic? Because the shoulder drops on heroic and mythic. So, you know, if I can get people in, I know mythic isn't a possibility, but heroic. Because I don't know if it's locked to this, like, after certain expansions, they just decided to not allow that anymore. I tried looking it up, and people didn't really give me an answer to it, which I thought was kind of odd. Is that you, Pen? I'm not gonna accept it though, cause otherwise you're gonna get all the bosses defeated. I'll do with the shaman. Okay, no, it's not you. I should have blacklisted the person then. Oh, okay. I forgot, was your main a demon hunter? Because every time we met in game, you played your demon hunter. A horde demon hunter, right? I passed you on the way in? That was you? Oh! I didn't even see that was you. I just ran past you. I was like, oh, there's another Alliance character. I even clicked on you. I was thinking, damn, that's a high, like, health bar that person has. Probably remains that demon hunter.
Light, grant me one final blessing. Give me the strength to shatter these bonds.
Feta, are you telling me you have to go pee or something? That moment when I'm like moving the mouse and I can't figure out where is it? Is it on my other screen? Yeah, nothing. One more attempt from what I know of. Oh, okay. Tanking. The one thing that I want to get into. I don't know, for some reason it doesn't feel natural for me to tank. I feel like I don't know, I'm messing things up so that I make it unnecessarily difficult for the healer to keep me alive. I don't know if that's just how it is. Like the feeling of playing a tank. I'll just make the group and then you can just join immediately. I'll just wait with allowing my shaman in. Actually, no, I'll just do both, because I might mess it up for myself. Okay, so pre-made groups, start one. I made the group now. And shaman. Oh, my fiance is in the mood of coming over and picking me up after work. Okay, I'll just go and apply as well. See, again, I can't do multiple things. I sort of just stop. Don't know what I'm doing. That's the thing, because everyone says, well, you know, it only works in heroic. Like, they make it sound like you can do it, but only for the heroic version. When people are asking, can I do it for the shoulders? Like, they make it sound like, you know, you can't do it for the shoulders, but you can do it for heroic, you know? But the shoulders do drop in heroic, which is why I'm a little bit confused about why they would say that. Like, they don't say the shoulders don't drop in heroic. I don't know if it's a drop chance thing or what it might be. But yeah, they do drop in heroic. From what, like, the in-game info is. You're welcome. Peter, what are you doing? You're messing with the toolkit. I keep forgetting I can turn into a wolf. That's how it is. When you keep switching classes, you forget about their abilities, like mages, teleporting. But you know, your mommy's gonna be here in like half an hour or so. I think you might be getting the leader. We'll see. If not, I'll just give it to you. I'm pretty sure you have to be the leader once you step in. And I don't see the leadership tag on you so far. Yeah, they do drop, right? Yeah, so you don't accept it once you walk in. You just what do you call it? You just go in, change the difficulty first, and then you accept it. But you have to have the leadership tag first. Yeah, you have to have the leadership thing. Like right now we're waiting because my demon hunter was the leader, but she's offline now. So in a certain number of time, it's gonna get passed on to one of us. So if you're the one who gets the leader role, then you know you gotta go in and you can do it. If I get the leader role, then I gotta give it to you so you can go in and do the thing. So you have to go out again. I hope you didn't like change it. Yes, but I'm pretty sure you have to be the leader. You can try. Might work. Oh, okay. That's good. So once you go to heroic 25-man mode and then accepted, then you can just leave the group. Actually, no. Yeah, accept it and then step out again. Yeah, change it to heroic, accept it, and then leave. Exactly. Because then you have it locked. Yeah, there you are. Because now you have it locked. And now you can just leave the group that I'm in, and you can do the same trick for all your characters. I think. It's sort of a... Wait, is that Illidan's? It is! Man, how long did it take for you to get those? Yeah, that would be nice. If you would. Make me a leader. Almost a year. I think it's... I don't know which one is harder to get. Garrus's Shoulder or the Gleaves of Asinoth, I think they're called. Ah, thank you. I'll just remove you then. There you go. So now you can... I think you can share with the other characters. I recommend going to a city, so you don't have to wait 20 seconds each time. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You've done so much for me in the game, so that's like nothing in comparison. Okay, so heroic 25. No, we messed up. Hold on, Pen, we messed up. We didn't do it. We didn't do it correctly. You had to go in and accept the normal version, and then go out again. Because you're planning for this character you're using right now is going to be the one that shares the ID with others, right? So that person needs to have done this on normal mode, not heroic. So you have to do it one more time. So you need another character, another alliance character. You can still do it with this one. Actually, you can just go in and do it with me if you want to. I mean, you just like go up and kill the Lich King together. But this character you can't use to share your ID with, because she's locked with heroic. And I think since we're using the same ID, I have to log in with my Demon Hunter first. Who are these people? Offensive player name? Oh, he left. Well, I ignored him. I don't know. I need some sort of call tag for these. No, I told you the wrong thing, so that's on me. Do you want to go in here with the Demon Hunter? Because now your Demon Hunter is locked. Like, you can't share the ID, so you might as well do it. I'm thinking. And since we're sharing the same ID, you can just join in here with me if you want to. I have to change his transmog. You can just join the group. I just kick out my Demon Hunter. I'm looking forward to see the changes on Undead once it comes out in Shadowlands. Oh, you're here. I think we can just go into the same group. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. I didn't know you could be in here. Again? Okay, let's ignore. Same Russian player trying to join. I thought I put him in ignore though. Yes, I did. My fiance, she has a female Draenei as shaman, which is her main. And she does actually, somebody mentioned the, what do you call it, the raptor glyph. She uses that one. Oh yeah, and I actually went in to farm one of the Demon Hunter sets today. The only one that I need that is really important to get is the hands. Then I have all the ones from Tumo Sageris that actually shows. Because like the dress kind of hides away the pants, so you don't need those. Same thing with bracers, you don't need those. And I got another cloak, what do you call it, cape. And thank you. Why dwarf and not Draenei? Well, I don't know. I had a dwarf period a little while back. It was actually, this dwarf here is the first character that I leveled all the way up to max level since I came back in Legion. I don't know, there's just something about like a dwarf, you know, being part of the mountain fantasy that really spoke to me. I thought it was really cool. If I had to do a do-over, actually no, I think I actually kind of like dwarves being shamans. It's just something like, there's something, I don't know, clumsy about a dwarf that I really like. And like I said, I like Draenei's for, you know, plate classes. Like, because when I play Shaman, I play Enhancement Shaman. I don't play Elemental. You know, because for casters, Draenei's are fine. But when it's a melee type class, it has to be a plate class, in my opinion. Because it looks too stiff for other classes. The classic picture where Dwarf is riding a glyph with the Stormhammer really makes me want to make a Dwarf Shaman. The thing about the Shamans is that you can either be like, you know, there's two types of Shaman. There's the type on the Horde side, you know, with the voodoo and, you know, it's kind of like a tribal sort of thing. Whereas when you go for the Alliance, I like the fantasy of having a dwarf that's one with the mountain, that digs into the ground and, you know, gets in contact with elementals through that greediness, kinda. I really like that fantasy. I actually have another transmog set that I want to apply because I don't really like this one that I have on right now. I read it as Griffin. I didn't even read Glyph. If I read it out loud as Glyph, I actually heard it inside my head as Griffin. Having a beard feels weird. I have never ever tried to grow out a beard in my life. And then my fiance, she encouraged that I should try it. I don't grow a good beard, but I do grow one, I think. Oh, you already checked it? Pen? You're doing it all wrong. How do you expect to get the mount when you do it the wrong way? You gotta toggle walk mode and you gotta walk around him dramatically. And you have to make the moment seem very important. It's a big moment. Because you're gonna get it now. You're not just, oh, this is attempt number 447. You gotta make it important. Because otherwise it's never gonna drop. Okay, this is how you do it. Well, I tried. I do also want to point out the disappointment afterwards doubles when you do it that way, so, you know. Okay, let me lock in with my Demon Hunter. Went through that Pandaria questline to get the high definition model Griffin. I have tried with those questlines and I gave up at one point. I think it required grinding every day, and then I was like, oh, nope, not doing that. Yeah, I'll lock in really quick then with this Demon Hunter. Okay, make a group. Oh yeah, this is the set, by the way. Let me turn around. The hands needs to change. So I want the hands need to, you know, it looks like the shoulders, which is awesome. Thank you. Luckily, there's Pandaria Time Walk event where you can buy rep tokens. That is true. Ooh. I think I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow then. Which faction is it? Who did that? Wait, the vendor threw it at me?
Good day to you.
Do I have all your mounts? do?
See you later.
You have such high item level. Bet you do more Mythic Plus and rating than I do. Okay, I will give you the leadership as soon as you get in. Oh, so your mains are Demon Hunter and Warlock. Shield Wall, that is what they're called. Yeah, so I think I'll buy the rep things with them. Oh, don't get this thing messed up. This thing dropped for me in Tomb of Sargeras, and I don't know if it's rare. Can't even see how it looks like. Yeah, the griffins, they look amazing with the high definition. You can also get them in BFA now with the 3 zones. But, you know, they have a bunch of stuff on, like colors. Yeah, so this time, go in, don't change it to heroic, just accept the normal version, and then go out again. Okay, good. Awesome. Then you should have it now, hopefully. I'm gonna get off the stream in about 5 minutes, just FYI. I would like to see what that thing is that I gotta drop off. Yeah, I just extended the ID for Pen. Oh, I got a quest up here. Yes, I cleared the Icecrown Citadel with my Demon Hunter previously. I didn't do it with my Death Knight, which is actually the last character that I need to do it on. Because I have the, what do you call it? The Shadowmourne quest. I have to infuse it with blood, which actually requires 3 people to do. I might need Pen's help at some point with that one. There's something about I have to get bitten, and then I have to pass on the vampire bite to somebody else. Then they have to become a vampire, which means we have to kill them. Then I have to combat rest the person, and then get bit again, pass it on to the second guy, and he's gonna die as well, and then he has to get resurrected. No, he just needs to die. And then I need to get bit again and pass it on to the first guy that I resurrected again. So, you know, you have to get bit 3 times and you have to pass it on. So, you know, you need to have at least 3 people with you to do that. You can have more to get the thing. Auction house, that's where I was headed. I really want to change my demon wings so they look a little bit more dark. Do they have a glyph to do that? Glyphs. I know they do, but I don't know if they have the right color that I want to see. Follow wings, fell wings, tattered wings. Because there's 3. Ripped, yellow, and green. Okay. The one I'm looking at here called Fallow looks yellowish. Fell is green. Oh, that's a difficult choice because I'm not too big of a fan of the ripped ones. Like if I take a look at how it looks like now. Oops. I don't know, they look very red. No! Okay, thought I could make it. It looks very red. So when I look at the glyphs, I can actually share the screen for that one. There's this one, which is the, what do you call it, the rip ones. Then you got the green ones, which is still better than the red, I think. You know, if you want to look green, then you gotta look green. And then there's this one, which is kind of yellowish. I can't tell, is that black with yellow, or is it... Like, that one look kind of red with green. Probably very expensive. How much gold do I have? 2,000. I was thinking green because with the set, since I have a green set on me right now, probably have to be green. But I'm a little bit, you know, regarding this one. The thing I noticed is that the actual pattern of how the wings are torn changes. And it looks better on this one. I think I'll go green. Because this one, I don't know, this one kind of looks like how are you supposed to float with the wings being that torn? Looks like you just kind of like go down. I'll try the green one. Well, actually, no. First, I'll see how expensive they are. Demon Hunter. Search. Oh. Well, you have to be pretty sure about this one. Of course, it's the most expensive one, so I have to send some gold. Which character did I have with a ton of gold on it? My Paladin. Right. This guy. Oh yeah, I only buy for one spec. That is right. I'm not really going to be playing my tank outside instance constant, so, you know, I think that's fine. Send some gold. Hey, Demon Hunter got rich. Oh, awesome. Glad you can share it now. Is it the first time you're doing the trick with ID sharing? I thought it seemed very messy the first time I had to do it, and I was like, I almost just feel like just doing the entire raid without, like, so I don't have to deal with this. But it's actually very easy once you get used to it. Oh, well, this is going to save you a lot of time. My window. It's got very oddly stretched for some reason. Oh yeah, and I have this pet here, I think. Yeah. A fell eye that follows me around. Oh my god, Chor killed. So nice of you. No, that's Feltut Souls. Oh, it's not the expensive one, it's the cheap one. Well, cheap. It's the one that's not like a fortune. And I just want one, please. Why does it always, like, assume that I want as many as possible? Maybe it's because I'm clicking something. Because now it would actually be fine to buy another one for my tank spec. I don't want this pit out. I don't like it. Where's it? Here. Oh yeah, that's so much better. That's definitely better. Now it matches. But if I could just get the hands. Seriously, that's the last one that I need. Where is it? Okay, just to kind of show. I think this set looks amazing, but it really needs those hands. Like, that's like, the shoulders and the hands are like two most important parts about it. Maybe not the cape. Maybe just without. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Stop, browse. Smell.
I think the cape might just get in the way. With or without cape? Can you guys even see it? So with, without. With. Has transmog farming become better in a group now with legacy loot? The thing that I found that people did was, like, people claimed that you only got one piece of loot per person, each boss, like roughly, if you got loot. But it was like, you can, like, you get a lot of loot, but if you have a lot of people in the group, then the loot gets spread out, so everyone gets like one piece. I think basically they just give like a full raid groups like of loot to the group, even though you're like a smaller number of people. So what they do is they invite one person in from each, you know, type of armor. So one that wears leather, one that's plate, one that's cloth, you know. And then you just do it, because whenever anyone gets a drop, they just give it to the person that doesn't have it yet. So it's very easy to get loot now that it's legacy. I was actually, like, no kidding, Pen, I have been using this particular one on my characters because I don't like how the back is exposed. I've been using this one. You just found a grave of the mount I've been farming? Can you find that? Where is it? I didn't know it was possible. Like, I know Arthas, he, you know, accidentally killed his horse and had to bury it somewhere, but I didn't know, like, you could find it. Yeah, this looks good. In Tearsfall Glades? I'm gonna have to check that out. That would be my mission next stream, but I have to remember that that's the thing I need to do. Okay, it's been 10 minutes now since I said 5 minutes, so I think I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Didn't get the mount today, sadly, but we'll see next week. It has to drop at some point, right? I mean, statistically, it might as well drop next stream, or it might never, ever drop for me. So, a little bit before the Scarlet Monastery, so it's like all the way up there. I'm gonna look it up because it's interesting. I really like lore about Arthas. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the stream. I will go ahead and end it here. Maybe I do find the mount in the grave. I have to resurrect it though somehow. That's why I go with my Death Knight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next stream. Some point. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.